Aha! There we go. Take that, Elon. How are we done? All right.
Yeah, man, I thought something was wrong with my phone or something. When I joined, it was like silent so long. I'm like, what is going on?
I know. I know. I thought it was you as well. I was like, is anyone out there? Can anyone hear me? Hello? Is this another repeat of Webby Weekends where everyone's just like, hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, last week got a little crazy. I had to host a space. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was listening to some of the replays. It was quite entertaining. It was like it's like, hello, is anyone there? And I was just literally laughing my ass off.
Yeah, it's crazy. We held it down.
But yeah, no, you guys done well. They've done very very well. But who have we got in the space here? We got who we got? Oh, we got Mahalo Joe coming up to the stage. We got Yo Steph with us. We got Keenino. Say Humble's in the house. So all the cool kids are here. So now we got some people in the space. So let's start the show. Let's kick it off with some intro music and we'll get into it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, everybody. Ozman Collect 63 here, and we're back again. We're back again here with Web V Wednesdays, number 71. Yes, 71, still going strong. So heading towards that 100 episode mark. That's going to be a hell of a milestone. We're going to get there eventually. So for anyone who's just tuning in, if you're wondering what is Web V Wednesdays, just thinking to myself, I should probably start like saying actually what we are for people who are listening back on the YouTube replays and that. Web V Wednesdays. Well, basically what we are is just it's on behalf of the Web V Collective, and it's basically just a nice little space where we can geek out and talk about all things related to collecting, whether that be physical, digital, Marvel, DC, Cryptoys, say McFarlane, say anything digital related as well. Like we predominantly cover VeVe, but we're open to anything, just anything and everything. And we always invite everyone to come up to the stage, share their collecting experience and journey. And yeah, it's just a nice little chill out spot. But I'm joined by my co-host, Doctor Strange. Say, how are you, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I can't complain. Another Web B Wednesday about to go down.
Yes,
Episode
yes, sir. There we
71,
go.
man.
So before I forget, and before I get straight into it, I want to say a big thank you to Doctor Strange and Collectors Gone Digital for hosting Webby Weekend Space in my absence because I was away on a long weekend with the family and I was unable to host. And you guys did a fantastic job from what I've been told. Unfortunately, I couldn't listen back on the full replay because it wasn't recorded. But that's okay. It was quite entertaining listening to you guys just to have the space because all I could hear was hello. Can anyone hear me? Is anyone there? Hello, hello.
Yeah, fun times, fun times. Man.
That's
Just
good.
figuring it out. You
Yeah.
know, Josh is like, I've never hosted a space before. What does this button
I,
do? How do I do this? I'm
I
like,
know.
oh, man.
Nah, but he handled it like a champ. He held himself very very well. But
Yeah. So,
yeah, but let's get into it. So Doctor, how have you been, and how's your week been so far?
I've been good, man. Can't complain. Week has been pretty good. You know, try to hang out in these spaces, in these Twitter X streets as much as I can. You know, got a little taste of hosting last week. Definitely a
Yeah.
little crazy, you know, especially not knowing that we were gonna be doing that. It was like I
Mm,
didn't prep for anything. At one point, I started hosting the space, and then I don't know where he was. So yeah, it was pretty cool though. You know, I'm
yeah.
always you know swift to my feet, man. So not a problem. But how was your week so far, man? What's good with you?
Good mate. Like I said, like I've been on holiday with the family. We went away for, last weekend to a little area of England in Devon, and stayed like on a nice little country farm type of like a Airbnb type setup with the family,
Yeah.
and it was good. Yeah, just sort of got away for the long weekend. Went to a little like amusement park called the Big Sheep, which is like a farm slash amusement park slash family friendly sort of area because like that area of Devon is very farm related, a lot of farming down that way, and it was good. Kids enjoyed it, so lots of rides, ice cream. I watched a dog herd some ducks, so that was interesting. Think of it like Babe, like the movie
Yeah.
Babe with ducks. And so that was a bit different. And yeah, went to the beach, had some fish and chips on the beach with the family, more ice cream, and yeah, just nice to get away with the family. It's good. But no, back at it, and yeah, just chilling now, just getting back to the grind. Like I said before, we recently sold our house, so we're going through the process of that now. And yeah, just that's about it, really. But we've also got Mahalo Joe up to the stage as well. Mahalo, how have you been, sir?
Yo, what's up, Ozman? It's good to have you back. Hope you had a great time. And Doctor, it was
Thank you.
good to see you taking the reins and hosting, man. So congrats on their getting one under the belt, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. And never got to say thank you, man, for what you gave me during Comic-Con weekend, man. I appreciate that so much, bro. Really good.
Yes.
But yeah, man. Yeah. Awesome times hosting that space, man. I hope I get to do it again one day. But then again, can't replace Oz, man. You just can't. It's not the same, It's not the same. So
that's it.
Which is why I came up to actually ask Osman. I don't know if you paid. I'm pretty sure you paid attention to a few of the comic books that dropped this week, but I actually wanted to hear your reaction to one in particular.
Good.
yeah, me too.
I'm going to use my powers of cognitive here. Could it be involving maybe some certain hunters, maybe some certain kings, perhaps, maybe?
A little bit of getting to somewhere.
No, go for it, mate. So, what would you like to know, sir?
What are your thoughts of that particular book? Yeah, the one you were referencing about. What you know about it? Did you read it? Did you get one today, or let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Yes, sir. Let's get right into some VeVe talk because yeah, like I said, we got loads going on. That one in particular. So, in case you've been living under a rock or you're not sure what's been happening on the VeVe Comics app, yesterday, my time, they dropped what's it? Predator versus Black Panther #1. And it's just like, ooh, yes. Because wait, that's the one I wanted. Yes. I haven't had a chance to read it as of yet, but I did pick myself up a copy only because I've been super busy lately with other projects. But yeah, I like it. It looks good. I had a very brief flip through it, and yeah, there was like loads of like cover art and like there's like a lot happening on some of those pages. But I got myself one from the store. I just landed a common. I did also pick up a Wolverine Revenge as well, #1, and I scored a rare on that, so that wasn't too bad. What about yourself, Marlo? So
that Villa Lobos is a beautiful cover for that Wolverine one.
Yeah, it is a really good. I was hoping to land the Secret Rare because that's that Art Germ cover, if I'm not mistaken. But but I'm rare, happy with it. Again, I haven't had a chance to sit down and read anything yet because, like I said, in life. But what about you? Have you had a chance to look through it, read it? What are your thoughts?
I have not read it, but I was a little bit of a degen on that one, and I managed to hit the SR on that one, baby.
Oh, did you? Oh,
yes, sir.
Yeah, boy. Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure you know what's so exciting about that one. I just wanted to hear what your thoughts are about that cover of the artist. Are you a fan of the artist? In case you don't know, I can spill the beans. You've been doing great at describing these books so far.
Oh, thank you. Like I said, I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't class myself as like a comic guru or anything like that. I mean, I do try and pay attention to some of the big names. Like I know, which one are we talking about here? We're talking about Black Panther and Predator.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Well, let's see. Let me just bring up the details right now, just so I have half an idea of what I'm talking about. Just bear with me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Here it comes. Right. So, for you, in case of you out there who are not familiar with it, it is Predator versus Black Panther #1. And a little bit about the comic itself. It says Wakanda is prey. You saw the Marvel Universe's most tenacious mutant go up against one of the greatest killer machines in history in Predator versus Wolverine. That was a great comment, by the way. I managed to read the first one, but I've been told it's a fantastic series. It's another one on my to-do list. But again, life and survive. Now the planet Earth lives on in Predator lore, a planet full of the most exhilarating prey they could imagine. And the strongest weapons in the multiverse are in their sights. When a young Predator with something to prove comes for Wakanda's vibranium, the Black Panther faces an enemy whose resources rival those of this great nation. Who will prove stronger? Benjamin Percy teams up with Stormbreaker artist Chris Allen to pit king against king in a bloody new series. Ooh, it says writers Benjamin Percy, artist Chris Allen, Lee M. Ferguson, and Sean Hill. And artist-wise and writer-wise, that's about as much as I know about the comic. What about you? Do you know any more about the writers, the artists? Able to elaborate a bit more on that for us?
Yes, sir. So the one I fell in love with it was there's a Scotty Young cover, and we have the Black Panther, the iconic Scotty Young style, but he is being seen through one of the Predator goggles. You know how they see the heat spectrum. But in this picture, we have him saying a quote, an iconic quote from the movie Predator. I don't know if you've seen it.
I am bringing it up right now as we speak. Like I said, I am a little bit behind just because of life. And also, my son has been a right handful at the moment, being 5. Oh, there it is. Oh, Mahalo's on it. Good stuff.
I pinned it to the top.
All right, let's have a look here.
Yeah, would you mind reading that beautiful quote?
I would if I can see it. Yeah, I'm just bringing it up right now on my main screen just because right now it's in super tiny writing that I can't see.
Oh no.
Oh, it's one of my favorite lines. So I've never seen this before. It says, "I'm going to get to the chopper." Tell you what, now just on that alone, I might have to DJ and go for a couple of copies of this comic, because I went for one and landed a common, but now I'm quite tempted to go for another 2 or 3 just so I can get this secret rare cover.
Yo, congrats on the secret rare Mahalo. Man, I just saw that thing.
It's good, isn't it?
Ooh, boy, that might be that's like pretty high ranking for me right now. Like I'm blown away right now. Man, killed that.
Yeah, that is probably one of the best Scotty Young covers I've seen, like on this app, or actually in general so far. I mean, that is like ticking on my boxes. Yeah. Let me know out there if anyone else has scored themselves a secret rare. So let us know, because this is definitely one of those must-have covers. Actually, on that note, what is it going for in the market? Let's have a look.
Good luck
So far,
finding it.
Good luck finding it. Yeah, well, there's 2 going for them in the market at the moment. Let's see what we got here. We got one going for 500 gems. Fantastic. And another one going for 5,000 gems. No surprise.
I was trying to squeeze in one of my favorite questions is, did it sell out and how many sold, and I'm not sure how easy or hard it is to see that nowadays, especially on
Well, according to the store on the VeVe main collectors page, there are 10 in the market, and there is 899 left in the store. So loads left in the store. So if you're interested in this comic and want to try for that secret rare yourself, there's plenty left to have a go for it.
So there are no secret rares on the market?
There's 2. So right now there are 2 secret rares on the market, which are the 2 we just said, the 500 and the 5,000 one. It seems like pretty disrespected at the moment. Right now there's 4 commons on the market. There is 2 ultra rares, and I think there's only 1 uncommon and 1 rare. Yeah, so not many. So there's 1 uncommon and there's 1 rare.
How much is the common going for?
The common is going for. I'm glad you asked. I should tell you what. While we're doing this, so let's play one of my favorite songs.
We going shopping?
We're going shopping, if I can find it, because it always moves around. There we go. I love that tune. Let's go shopping, ladies and gentlemen. So right now we're looking at Predator versus Black Panther #1, and that is going for 5 gems and 97 frags on the floor, and that's the common. So if you're looking, so if right now it is going for if you want to pick one up in the store for itself, it is $8.98. So it's going below store price. So if you just want to pick yourself one up in the market, that option is there available for you. There is one uncommon at the moment going for 9 gems and 99 frags. There is one rare going for 17 gems and 99 frags. Very, very cool cover on the front there with a Black Panther looking all geared up and ready to go into a little techno war with Predator. And ultra rare, there is 14 gems and 75 frags on the floor.
All right, I'm going for one, guys.
He's doing it. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to go for it now. Do it. Let's see. Good luck, Doctor, and hopefully you land yourself that secret rare. If you do, I'm going to be super jealous of you. Maybe when I get paid at the end of the month, I might go for another couple myself. That's it. Let's wish Doctor good luck, everybody, and hopefully he lands that secret rare. What about you, Mahalo? So what has been happening with you, mate? Have you been going for anything else on the drop? Are you excited about anything VeVe wise coming? Because like I said, we've got a few things coming. We've got Little Prince coming. We've got the Alien. The Alien drops. That's a whole other conversation. That's all coming.
Yeah, I'm excited about that Alien, the Nosferatu. I forget the ship name, but yeah, that one's really cool to have the hallway of that beautiful piece. So it's cool to see that the pieces, the extra things that we have with the face hugger, the chest puller. I forget what that guy's name is, and then the eggs.
Yeah,
chest burster.
Chest burster, yeah, and the face huggers. Yeah, I mean, I can see the Vault builders having a lot of fun with these.
And then for the comic books, man, yeah, like I definitely love that Black Panther one that dropped this week with versus Predator. And just like you, I tried getting that Art Germ one, but I didn't luck out on the degeneracy on that one. So we've been having fun though. I actually really enjoy collecting the modern books because they're underappreciated, but when you find those hidden gems, they're fun to collect.
Definitely. I mean, like me personally, I have to be very, very careful because otherwise I'll just end up buying everything and sending myself broke. So I'm trying to be very, very selective about what I buy lately. But so far I've been buying. Right now I've been sweeping a lot of comic books on the VeVe site, because there's a lot of 1 gem comic books going at the moment.
That's a fact. So
yeah. Have you been picking up anything, Doctor? Like one gem wise on the floor or anything else on the market?
Yeah, a couple of things, man. Off the top of my head, it's a little foggy, but I know I grabbed another Hulk 181 recently.
Nice.
Fantastic Four #1. And just grabbing them as I see them. You know what I mean? So you guys know how it is, man. Sometimes it's on the late night. You got one eye open. You're on the app and you really shouldn't be on the app, but you're on there. You got a little change floating around in the wallet.
Yeah.
And you be pulling the levers, you see stuff, and then you wake up the next day like, why do I have a Coca-Cola orb? What was I thinking about? I don't even know. Like, I was going to do something in the vault with this day. Like, okay.
I know.
So, yeah, I picked up a couple of rhinos. They're too cheap. Like, stuff that's just too cheap. It has nowhere to go. Like, it's just, I'll take it, man. Thank you.
Yeah. I know. I'm exactly the same sometimes. Like I'll wake up early morning, because like I said, everyone over on your side of the pond is going to bed. Like sometimes people drop some silly things, and yeah, just like look along, and just go, oh yeah, that's cheap. I'll take that. Yep, that looks good. Oh, that.
It won't hurt, So yeah, and then grab the rhinos, and then maybe get the Spider-Man, first appearance rhino. Yeah. That was cheap, so I'm buying that. It's just little stuff, man. Nothing too crazy. Picked up some Groots, the rares, that people.
Oh, nice.
Picked up a Stan Lee finally. I always wanted the Amazing Stan Lee one when popping out. So yeah, I got a little inspired and started getting back in the vault again. And doing stuff. So yeah, I've been tweeting that recently. If we go down a couple of posts, you'll see the tweet I've been there. And then VeVe did giveaway using a Groot. So I was like, perfect. I just literally built a vault with Groots in it. So here you go. So
nice. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Give you that one. Yeah, me personally, I only have one Groot, and that was one I bought back. I think it was about Christmas last year because my daughter was into Groot at the moment because they had the anime show on Disney Plus. So there was a Groot going cheap. I said, "Hey, look, is a Groot so you can take your photo with it, dances and does stuff." She was like, "Wow, like, this is so cool." So, but that lasts like a week, and now she's on to the new next best thing because she's 3, and that's what 3-year-olds do.
I'm over 40, and that's what I do. So it's
that exactly. Like, it just keeps going.
Exactly.
Oh,
and then I have to mention honorable mention. Last but not least, been grabbing X-Men 25s too, man. People been disrespecting that book, and I have a feeling VeVe might make those physicals. I don't know what that means in the grand scheme of stuff, but that's something I would like to pair up. So I like the ultra rares and the rares of that one with Magneto ripping the adamantium out.
Yeah. I was just thinking that's the adamantium one, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I'd love to see that. Like, it's just like kind of like a Ant-Man style, like the secret Ant-Man style with like all the particles and that everywhere. It'd be cool, like having like the Magneto and adamantium, like, and all that sort of stuff everywhere.
Exactly. Oh, and I did grab a Magneto too off the market. That's it's up in the picture. Yeah, trying to do little stuff like that. I have my eye on Hawkeye and Professor X, trying to grab those. And God, who else? Who's the chick? Oh.
No, like Scarlet Witch.
No. She came out with Hawkeye.
Kate Bishop.
Yeah, Kate Bishop.
Yeah, Kate Bishop. Right. So yeah, I was trying to been keeping my eye on that set and all of that stuff because I really like the way they animated those characters, and yeah, I think it's dope.
Yeah, very cool. Actually, now before we go any further, I just want to do a quick shout out to everyone who's listening there in the audience. Appreciate everyone taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us. I see the likes of Omili, you in particular. I want to say a big congratulations to that one. Just big congratulations on your recent sponsorship. I believe it was from Stacker and Dr. Profit and all that lot over there. So congratulations to you, sir. And also notice as well, you got your own calendar. I was like, wow. I mean, like, I knew you were a busy boy, but damn, I saw that calendar and you're like a really busy boy. But again, keep doing what you're doing, mate. Everyone, if you haven't already, buy this guy a coffee. Also buy Doctor Strange and myself a coffee as well if you feel inclined to do so. Keep us all heavily caffeinated and keep us all bringing you the awesome content. That would be amazing. Also, Mr. MC1 chilling in the space with us as well. Hope you're doing well, mate. I saw you had I think it's the 8 Asia. I think it was the event over there. That looked like amazing. I know absolutely nothing about it, but it looked like you had a fantastic time. Vincent Zazzola was there as well, and Randy Chavez was there as well. It looked like a really awesome event, and I'm glad you guys had a great time. Evolved's in the house as well. Evolved. So if you haven't checked out his content, it's crop. I keep saying it probably. I want to say cropping and dropping, but I might say that wrong. But check out his YouTube channel. And give him some support. Always keeping up what's going on over on Nifty Island. Keep us updating what's going on the drop. I see Yo Steph's still with us, Mr. Champ, King Neo, Guri. So hopefully that air fryer is treating you well, mate. And you're coming up with some awesome recipes. So I'm sure we'll have a comics and cooking session one day. Maybe we'll do like a little integration with the show. That'd be fun. Jordio, Clever Jerk's in the back as well. Always landing those amazing mint numbers and having that awesome collection. I mean, you have, like I said, if you haven't seen it before, Clever Jerk's collection is like insane. It's like you got like some crazy numbers in there, mate. So keep doing what you're doing, and great to see everyone chilling in the space with us.
Hey, also wanted to give a shout out and a thank you to Guri, Steph, everybody that came through last week. Held it down. Guri came up and was kind of like the glue, helping us figure it all out. It was sad stuff. Nice. Appreciate it, man.
No, awesome. Yeah. Well, thanks for that, Guri. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to listen in on it, but it sounds like it was a great space. So let's see. What have I been picking up lately? So I picked up, like I said, I've just been picking up common covers really, like all for a gem. So I had like the likes of I've had A-Force #1 just because it was cheap. Vote Loki #1. I had Secret Invasions #1, Black Panther #1, which was the 2016 one. Got myself an Uncanny X-Men 28, which first appearance of Banshee, and just odd little here and there covers, just because they were cheap and I wanted to read them.
Yeah, man, you can't go wrong with that combination. If you want to read it and it's cheap, just sitting there and you got it. Like, that's perfect combo for me. But yeah, so on this Black Panther, Predator, I hit a rare.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I like the cover.
That rare cover is nice as well. Like, that's the one with what's it? Black Panther, or is it? Oh yeah, that's one with Black Panther all techno's up and ready to go to war with Predator.
Yeah, it's fine. So I was saying too, when we were we were in the Uncommon podcast, I think, together, right? We were on their live stream chat, and I was saying that next reading we do, I think this is the book. I think this is the perfect book. But I don't know if Predator gonna have any lines, right? Because Predator don't really be talking. So
well, I don't know. I mean, I do potentially have this one in the pipeline or already for the next reading. But yes, we will definitely be covering this one at some point. Like I said, I've got a full schedule with Get to the Comics. I've actually got something big in the works at the moment. I've actually got a first for the for the channel. So that's gonna be coming in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for more on that one. But I won't spill the beans just yet because I'm quite excited. Been working hard on it, and it's going to be a load of fun. But Doctor, yes, like I said before, we will definitely get you back on at one point. I want to try and do some more group readings as well. Just try and get some more people in. And like I said, everyone has such a great time. I don't want anyone waiting too long because right now we're getting to the point that we're getting booked up all the way up until 3-4 months in advance. And I don't want people waiting that long. So I have been playing with the idea of trying to host 2 shows, but right now at this point it's not overly viable. Or I mean, it's doable, but it's not sustainable, and that's not particularly what I want. I want it to be quality over quantity, so to say. But we're gonna make it happen.
I agree. But I think the concept of doing the group readings might be the way to go. So, just depends. But yeah.
Yeah, Mahalo. Yeah, Mahalo's gonna stand up.
Yeah, do you guys do the Get to the Comics like live, or do you pre-record them?
Well, I try to do them live when and where I can. The only time I ever pre-record them is if I got something happening, like family wise or something I can't quite get away from. But 9 times out of 10, they're always live. So Mahalo, if you're interested and you want to come on, so you got something you want to read, like I know I'm more than happy to try and schedule in somewhere. Like I said, I do have a full schedule at the moment. But yeah, if anyone who's interested, they do happen live every Friday. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and also 9 p.m. British Standard Time if you're here on the UK side of things. And if anyone who's interested, just send me a DM with your interest, and I will try and get you scheduled in when and where I can. But yeah, so that's that. So let's jump over to VeVe and so we got like tons of drops to cover. How about we go over a little bit of what's been and what's coming. First of all, did anyone go for the stamps the other day? Because we had the View Our Planet.
I did not, and I heard that they are having some issues with that. But I did not, man. I stopped kind of going for stamps back when they did the Venezuela one. But I was a stamp collector for a while, but I kind of just fell back as far as going for drops and stuff like that. But how about you guys?
Me, no, I didn't go for anything on the drop though. I mean, there are some juicy prices there in the market though. What about you, Mahalo? So, are you into stamps at all?
Yeah, I went for a few times. Actually, the craft sold out earlier today. They fully minted them out.
Oh, did they?
The ultra rare minting, yeah.
Oh, nice one. Oh, congratulations, VeVe.
Yeah, so I was able to mint a couple of them for the crafting one. So I'm glad I also scooped some of them up when they were like $7 or something like that. So I think last time I saw they were started to climb their way up. So it's cool that the full set one which I think is really cool. Like these stamps look really good if you put them in AR too. I don't know if you checked them out, but the detail on them is incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like, what?
Yeah. God,
Yeah, sorry. No, I was going to say, go on, Doctor.
I was gonna say I agree with him. Not that I seen them in AR, but just in general, they look kind of impressive. So I was just waiting for him to drop and grab them up. Just been busy, but I like the one that has them all together in that frame. That looks kind of fly.
Yeah, that's the ultra rare. That was the one that you had to craft for. Right now, just a little bit of market watch, ladies and gentlemen, is going for currently 11 gems on the floor.
Man, just stay there till stay right there till payday.
That's it. It's like don't move. But let's see. I wonder what everything else is going for. Let's have a quick look, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I do agree. These look very, very nice in AR. When I first saw the promo video that VeVe put out, I almost for a second thought they looked like animated, like because it looked like some of them were like had like swirls and that, like in some of the pictures. But it just looked really good. But no, unfortunately they're not animated, but they just look awesome.
Yeah.
But I mean, some of them are going for. Let's see, we've got Venus is going for 1 gem 79, so they're all very, very affordable. Earth is going for 3 gems 98. What else can I find? Oh, okay, so we've got Neptune. Neptune was our secret rare. I think Neptune is the only one that's doing particularly well. Neptune is going for 80 gems on the floor. So if you landed yourself a Neptune, you're not doing too bad. So we've got Jupiter. Jupiter is currently going for 4 gems and 92 frags. So what was the drop price? It was 6 gems, wasn't it?
Good question. I think so.
Yeah, it was 6.
It was 6, yeah. So they're not floating too far below drop price. And got a you can't help but giggle with this one. Like that's the little kid in me coming out. Like, you got Uranus.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you name that other ultra rare one?
I know. It's just like it kind of reminds me of that scene like from The Simpsons where he goes Uranus. 11 gems and 50 frags on the floor. So yeah, so it looks like Neptune and Uranus is the one that's doing above retail. Everything else is not too far below retail, except Venus. Venus is very affordable at the moment.
Yeah, I mean,
not bad for Uranus. It's doing pretty good at 11.
Yeah.
I was going to say not too bad for stamps in general, especially like right after a drop, whatever. Yeah, very interesting, man. So this sold out. Like, what was the mint count on this? I really didn't get to see the drop details. Is anybody looking?
Well, let me look.
So you can still purchase them, but the crafting sold out.
Yeah, so the crafting is the stamp sheet, which is the what's it called? It's called the View of Our Planet's Pane of 16. So that was the crafting event. So so with the crafting, you need to hold 3 of basically you need to hold any 3. Any 3 of the stamps or the other stamps, and then they would be burned. And there was 650 editions on that one. So congratulations to you if you're able to craft one, because it's a lovely piece. If you're into stamps, that will definitely look good on the wall in the VeVeverse when it eventually rolls around. But now let's go with some other juicy stuff. So let's talk about what's coming, because we got some fun stuff coming. So the stamps they dropped yesterday. So the next one in the pipeline is the Little Prince, which is dropping on Saturday, the 24th of August. It's a single set, so it's animated, which is very cool. It is a 30 gem price point, and it has 942 editions and is an ultra rare. What do we think about this one, guys? So are we going to go for it? Are we going to skip it? So do we like Little Prince? What are we feeling?
I have the one from the original one, so I'm contemplating continuing building the set, see what happens. But what if there's a little speculation if you collect them all, there's a little airdrop or something like that with this too?
Ooh, that's always a possibility, isn't it? And right now, let's just see what so we've got the Little Prince on the Moon, which was the original drop. You can currently pick that one up in the market for 13 gems and 74 frags if you're inclined to do so. But yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't own any of the Little Prince. I have been like looking at it like ages ago, but I think it's sort of getting towards that peaking my interest range now. But me personally, the one on for this one's called the Starcatcher. I won't be going for it on the drop, but I will definitely be paying attention to the market. And good luck to you if you decide to do so.
Yeah, the same here.
Now,
I'm just gonna keep my eye on it. Don't have the first one, but I thought it was a dope piece, So I'm gonna keep my eye on this one, but just skip the drop.
Yeah. Also, as well as for anyone listening out there in the audience, if you want to come up and speak at any point during the show, you're more than welcome to do so. We're always open to anybody who wants to share their collecting experiences on VeVe, adding to your own collection, what you're into. So we're totally open to it, and would love to hear about it. But if you don't want to come up, that's totally cool as well. You can just write it in the comments here, and then I will do my best to try and read them out and get to them as and where I can. So that option is always there if you're inclined if you want to use it. But if you just want to chill and listen to us in the background, talk about all things collecting, and just want to chill, that's totally cool as well. Like I said before, just appreciate everyone taking the time out of your busy day just to come and listen to the space with us. Much appreciated. Now let's go to one that definitely piqued my interest, because this one actually dropped. Funny enough, when I was going to see Alien Romulus, and I was just like, I just looked at and saw the drop details and just went, what the hell? So, in case you're not sure what I'm talking about the 20th Century Studios Alien Diorama Series 1 and Alien Creatures Series 1. This looks amazing. So we've got a diorama, which is from the Nostromo, which is our crafting item. What about you, Dr. Mahalo? So have you seen this one before I get into the details? So how are we feeling about it? Are we excited? I'm excited.
I think it's a great adjustment compared to the first drop. So this is more fun to get my hands on and see which ones I get from the blind box. It's a blind box, right?
Yes, that's right.
And happy with whatever I get from it. I really like that corridor, so I think that's going to be a cool piece to add for the collection. Use that with the stamps in the background, and dang, that's going to be a beautiful set.
Yeah, I can see the vault builders having a lot of fun with this sort of stuff. Yeah, what about you, Doctor? So are you excited about it? Have you had a chance to go over the drop details at all?
First reaction was I was a little excited. Then second reaction was I was confused, and I think Mahalo was confused because I wanted to know. First thing I wanted to know, like I've read the article, and I'm like, wait a minute, is this like a blind box or what? Because I think like they're different prices. I didn't really get to really dig in, but I just skimmed it over one time. So from them being different prices, it kind of threw me off, like how the drop works. It wasn't really clear.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk down a scary corridor from the Nostromo and find out what's going on with these drop prices. So let's start with the Nostromo corridor. So this is our diorama. Amazing piece. It's animated. It has lights flickering. It has steam coming off of it. Looks very, very spooky, very scary. Like I said before, I can see the vault builders having loads of fun with this. Now, this is actually a crafting piece. So there'll be a 5-gem crafting price. There is 1,979 editions, which is quite fitting because 1979 is the release date for the first Alien movie. And so it says here, to be eligible to craft the Nostromo Corridor digital collectible, users will need to hold one Xenomorph digital collectible from the Alien Character Series 1. So you've got to pick yourself up a Xenomorph alien. So crafting will be limited to one craft per digital collectible. So it's one for one. Now, this is very, very important, so pay attention to this one. Store purchases only, and no digital collectibles will be burnt during the crafting process. So that's very important, guys. So if you want to go for this, you need to get yourself a Xenomorph from the store. So market purchases will not be eligible. So it needs to be store purchases only. So right now I believe the Xenomorph is going for 50 gems in the store. So all in all, you'll be paying 55 gems to craft this. Now the question is it worth 55 gems? So will it go lower in the market? Who knows? But me personally, I'm probably going to wait and just see where it sits in the market because I haven't really been going for drops lately. But that's just me personally.
Yeah. I mean, now that you broke it down, very interesting that you can't buy one from the market and then craft. So that's, I guess, incentivizing people to help that one sell. Did it sell out? I thought it has sold out, but I guess it didn't sell out. So that's, incentivizing that. It not being burned, I guess that's a good thing, right? But that question you asked, like, is it gonna be worth it? I don't know. With it being over 1,900 of them, that's where it makes me feel like I might have to wait on this one.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Well, this one's dropping on Sunday, the 25th of August. So there's still a bit of time to make that decision. But yeah, like I said, me personally, I'm probably not going to be going for it. But actually, this feels like a good opportunity to do this one.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Just bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that anything said on this show is not classed as financial advice in any shape or form. We are just simply collectors enjoying our collecting experience, whether that be physical, digital, Marvel, DC, whatever platform you're into, whether it be VeVe, Candy Digital, McFarlane, Crypt Toys, we're all for it. We just enjoy the collecting experience, connecting with other collectors here in the WebV space. And yes, also another bit of financial advice. If you have not seen the movie Alien Romulus, go and see it. It is very, very good, very, very entertaining. I would definitely not class it as better than the originals, but it's definitely in the top 3. And yep, Guru's still here as well. Make sure you get yourself a quality air fryer because it will change your cooking experience forever. I really need to get some kind of sponsorship when it comes to air fryers when I do this because I just seem to be shilling air fryers left, right, and center. And now back to our scheduled viewing. You can't help but have fun with that. So that's the Nostromo Corridor, which is happening on this coming Sunday. But now let's dive on down. Now we've got the Alien Creatures Series 1. Now these look really, really cool. I am a little bit disappointed that they're not animated, but they're all static. But again, the detail on them is insane. So let's have a look here. So we have the Alien Creatures Series 1 featuring terrifying 3D digital collectibles from the sci-fi classic film Alien. So it says, so first of all, we have our common, which is our ovomorph, which is a fancy talk for alien egg. So it says here, oh, look, they even got their own little verb. Let's see what it says. So the ovomorph. When the crew of the Nostromo arrives on the planet, they find a ruined, moldering spacecraft, incubating a cache of mysterious, oversized eggs. The parasitic spawn of a xenomorph bides its time in an ovomorph, waiting for another life form to approach. When that encounter takes place, the ovomorph hatches and a facehugger bursts out, ready to latch into the face of the unfortunate new host. Oh, that sounds so terrifying. Love it. It's like the Easter Bunny from hell. So right now, they all have the exact same listing price, so it's all 10 gems. So the egg is 3,999 editions, and it's a common. It has got the first edition, which is very cool. So that's loving the detail on the egg. It looks like it's open and ready to go, but I reckon that's going to look a lot better when you pair it with the facehugger because that's the next one in the series. So if we got our facehugger, which is our uncommon, and the detail on this one is looking absolutely insane. It's busting up, ready to latch onto someone's face. And it says here, the facehugger, which is the second stage in the xenomorph's life cycle. This facehugger 3D digital collectible seeks out quality FaceTime with a new host. Funny. Relying on stealth and the element of surprise to carry out its parasitic pursuits. A facehugger has one goal and one goal only, to implant a chest burster into the mouth of its ill-fated victim. Once it succeeds, the facehugger dies and the incubation period for the xenomorph embryo begins. I really want to know who writes these because these are really cool. Again, 10 gem price point, 3,333 editions. Again, first edition, and looking very, very creepy. So now we move down here to our ultra rare, which is our chest burster, which is the snake looking thing. It's all covered in red. Looks like it's just busted out of someone's chest. So it says, on the Nostromo, this is the chest burster. On the Nostromo, a lingering stomach ache could be the sign of a terrible things to come. Yeah, this when you get a stomach ache with these things, you definitely know about it, and so does everyone else. things to come as it grows within its newfound host. The chestburster withers around in an amniotic sac, collecting nutrients and DNA from the body it inhabits. When it fully gestated, the chestburster tears through the host's chest cavity with its razor-sharp metallic teeth until free from the body. This digital 3D collectible of the chestburster captures both the horror and the vulnerability of its young xenomorph as it makes its brutal debut. And yeah, when it makes its brutal debut, it makes its brutal debut. Anyone who sees the original Alien knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right, now we're getting a little bit rare now. So we've got 10 gem price point. We got 444 editions. So yeah, that's getting quite scarce now. Again, and now we've got a crafting event just to finish this off, which is going to be our secret rare. Me personally, I don't actually know what to make of this, but we'll go over it. So it says it is a base for the xenomorph. So it says the digital collectible base for the xenomorph. Digital collectible will feature a segment of the Nostromo's floor, capturing the essence of the ship's eerie and claustrophobic interior. So again, this is our secret rare, 888 editions at 5 gem price point. So again, let's I think the crafting details are very, very similar to the Nostromo Hall. So it says to be eligible to craft the base for the Nostromo digital collectible, the users will need to hold one xenomorph digital collectible from the Alien character series. So you got to get yourself a xenomorph again. Crafting will be limited to one craft per digital collectible. So again, crafting will be one of one. Store purchases only, and no digital collectibles will be burnt during the crafting process. So again, very, very important detail. You need to pick yourself up a xenomorph from the store, not the aftermarket, to be eligible for this crafting. And also, it will not be burnt during the crafting process. And that's about it. Everything else is pretty standard. Waitlist, yeah. So the crafting, yep. So that's all very, very standard stuff. So that was a mouthful. So what do we think, guys? What do we feel? And let's get some opinions. What about you, Doctor? How about we start with you?
I don't know. Well, I don't have a xenomorph, so I won't be able to craft anything. So I'll probably be staying away from this drop as well. It's a whole lot going on, and I don't know what's what. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's worth what, and bases and stands and all this stuff. So I'm gonna just chill out and play the sidelines on this one. But they're trying new things, man. What can I say? I'm sure they're taking in all the data and figuring out what's best to do. What do you think about the actual items? I mean, see, like, I'm not, like, I haven't seen anything in motion. Like, I'm not on PC, so I don't know if we can actually see the pieces in, AR mode yet or whatever. But I'm a little disappointed that they're not animated, I'm sure that the eggs, are gonna look like dope when you zoom in. You can see the veins probably, and I'm sure on the face hugger the details crazy. Probably got all types of slime on it. Zoom in, and that's great. But like, just the fact that, because like what I always thought is if you at least slap animated on it, right? It says animated, but then it's like Ghost Spider where there's barely any animation. I still feel like at least there's still some type of hope possibly that you could animate it more after the fact. Like the Matt Gondak gun rack type of situation or whatever. You put things together and they interact. So that always left the door open to me to where the way you can make it happen is through like a platform, like the Xenomorph platform. That's a perfect example of how, like, off the platform he has a minimal animation, but then you put him on a platform and then maybe he has 2 or 3 animations. Again, that builds an incentive for me to buy these other things. So with there not even being an animated slapped on it, I know that face hugger is just going to be static and flying through the air, and that's it. And I really want to be able to, like, if it's going to be static when you sell it to me individually, fine. But there should be something to where, again, it's incentive to put the whole set together. Because what if I put the whole set together, now they all have animation and you put the face hugger in the egg, like the ghost trap and Slimer, and then it pops out. You know what I mean? And it's just so much more we could be doing right now. So for me, I'm going to just, fall back, just see how it looks later.
Sorry, guys, my space tried to bug me real quick. So can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, good, sweet. Yeah, no, just go back to what you were saying. Yeah, I totally agree. Like, it would be good, like, just to get like some very small level of animation, but that seems to be what's going on here at the moment. They're sort of sacrificing animation for detail because they're looking like amazing like quality, but yeah, there's no animation at all. But I mean, even like I can still see like the Bolt Bull is having some good fun with this. I mean, like you compare like the face huggers like right now sprung up, so you could pair that with the egg and have it like looking like it's springing out of the egg, ready to latch onto some like collectible or something like that. Especially even the chest burster here, like, but I could see that like being paired like with a like certain collectibles, like maybe like busting out of like Thor's chest or Hulk's or something like that. Actually, I could probably see like like a Red Hulk or something like this, like where he's like goes all red and like yells, and then all of a sudden this can come popping out of his chest. That could be fun. But yeah. What about you, Mahalo? So, do you have any thoughts on it? Any what are you feeling about the drop?
Well, I agree with Doctor here with some of this interactions could trigger animation. Because, yeah, I mean, it feels like it's a letdown. Even with the Xenomorph, I can't remember if that one's also animated. Is it animated?
Very,
But
very,
it's like
very.
he's just, he's just whispering. His tail is whispering around a little bit, but I wanted so much more out of even that. Like, how do you give me that and the little head don't pop out the mouth? You know what I'm saying? At least give me the tail, flickering some acid. Give me something. I need something.
Yeah, at the bare minimum, have like the double jaw just like whip out and go. Whoosh.
Yeah, give me something. That's all. I don't ask for much for $40. I need something. I'm just saying.
That's it. Sell it to me.
Yeah, it's like my vote, man. You got to earn it, man. I'm not giving it no more. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at right now. So it's hard to earn.
Yeah, like I would definitely buy a chest burster if it had the chest bursting animation. That would have been so cool. Like you said, the eggs having some like glow to them, that would be really cool to see if they have that. So hopefully they're able to edit or adjust them or improve them, or maybe there's just some hidden interaction possibly with them too that triggers that too.
Yeah,
I had that type of hope and type of mindset. That's what I'm saying. If it said animated on it, right, then that would at least leave that possibility open to me. But being that it's static and it doesn't have any animated symbol on it, that's what makes me think it's going to be a whole totally different thing to make happen. Like making the alien do more, that possibility, at least in my mind, and I'm hoping like that's still open. But like I said, once now that I see the base and that doesn't say animated or it doesn't say it does anything, now I feel like, all right, well, now I know there's nothing that's going to happen when I put the two of them together. At least not right now.
No, that's right. Yeah, because right now the nothing's animated, everything's static. The base itself is a very interesting choice as well, because like I heard Hinata say on the Real Uncommon podcast, base just looks like a giant typewriter, and it's very true. It does look like a giant typewriter. But it seems like maybe I wonder how it's going to work. Like, are we going to get like we'll craft it, and then all of a sudden you have like two different collectibles, like you'll have like they did like with RoboCop. You know how they had like the jetpack, and then like you craft RoboCop, and then you get the RoboCop with the jetpack, or is this going to be like an alien with a base all of a sudden? I wonder how that's going to work out.
Question, yeah.
So yeah, so we'll have to see. Stay tuned, but I mean, like for 10 gems, I mean, like for the egg and the face hugger and the chest burster, could be worth a roll. I mean, but then again, you're just basically just rolling for mint number at the end of the day, aren't you?
Right, exactly.
Except for the chest burster, because it's a little bit lower in the inventory.
True. Yeah, 444 editions, so that's definitely a bit of incentive there.
Yeah, just think, like I said, if you do something where at least two of them interact together, or combinations of them together do different things, make them do different things, or all four together, or however many is in the set. That's how you get me to want to complete a set, especially with an IP like this. Like, I just, I'm used to like when you walk up on the egg, you see the little things sliming around inside with the tail. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking? Like, so if I
yeah,
walk up
yeah.
on the egg and it's just sitting there, I'm not gonna feel fully like it's, I don't know.
That's it.
I'm just weird like that, bro.
No. I completely agree. It needs to be like it needs to be closed,
Yeah,
and all of a sudden you need to like, and then all of a sudden it just has to like just open up, go,
yeah, and I want to
and
see
just
the
like open up
slimy
to it.
mucus stuff hanging from the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's like giving me
You're like a
the
little.
Venus flytrap dude from
That's
Little
it.
Shop
That's
of
it.
Horrors, and he don't talk. Like, no, I need him to
Exactly.
say Seymour and all of that. Like, don't give me.
Exactly. Or you need like a little bit of like like some swishing around on the inside, maybe like a little slither of a tail or something like that.
You know what I'm talking
Like,
about.
or yeah. I'm with you. Or look, we got VeVe Digital listening in the background. Maybe they can jot down some notes, guys. Take notes, ladies and gentlemen, because bear in mind this is series 1, so we could have series 2 and 3 where they could possibly implement some of this stuff in the future.
That's a fact.
Yeah, because how about this for a bit of speculation? We take the chest burster, we make it a separate collectible that's animated, and it's something that can be moved around and actually placed on the chest of a collectible. So when it's activated, it actually looks like it busts open of a chest, and then all of a sudden the chest burster pops out.
Yeah, because I mean, this is
Cool.
getting to the point. Because especially, I've been getting back in my vault a little bit. It's to the point where I want to start playing with this stuff like how I used to play with my toys, but just in a digital way. So I want to be able to, give me the crew of the Nostromo. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Give me the whole crew, and then give me the dude, the throwaway guy that the chestbuster was in, because I knew he was gonna die early. I could just tell, right? So it was either him or the black dude. One of the two was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So give me all of them. What to do? Like all of that, because that way, when it comes to something like the thing, I need the
yes,
thing. You know what I'm saying? And I need the whole crew from that movie. So, like, you need all these things to work together, boy. You know what I'm saying? I want to start recreate. I mean, you're giving me sets now at this point. So, all right, if I'm going to be rebuilding sets, I want the whole Nostromo ship. You know what I mean? I really want the vehicle from Aliens. That's what I
yeah,
want. I want, the chick with the headband. I want the guns. I want everybody animated. I want
yeah.
all of that.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. You
I
sing as the choir.
dream big, man.
Preach.
Yeah, I dream big. So this is why I fill the applications. You know what I'm saying? But we talk about that another time, man.
Yeah, no, I love it. I would love to see an alien vehicle series. Let's get the like I said, let's get the Nostromo, let's get the Sulaco, let's get the power loaders, the APCs. Let's get the whole lot. Let's get everything, and then we start like rolling into like into the other franchises. We can get like some. Let's see, what are the other vehicles we got? We got maybe like the escape pod from like Alien 3,
Yeah.
maybe some of the ships from Alien Resurrection. Then you got the stuff from Prometheus and Covenant. Yeah.
You know what I'm
So,
waiting for? I'm waiting for somebody to do a video mashup or somebody's gonna do it now. We got the AI. Is take Dutch from the Predator and mix him in and like his whole crew and mix them in the crew from Aliens.
oh mate,
That would have been sick.
that would be that'd just be like shut up and take my money.
Yeah, exactly. Like switch teams, some multiversal madness going on. They get
Yeah, like
teleported in the switch.
that's it. What's the word? Like amalgamation, like DC and Marvel did at one point.
Right. Like the crossovers, yeah.
That's it. Sick. Get to the chopper. Get to the Nostromo. Yes, now we're talking, ladies and gentlemen. Get to the Sulaco. Do it now. Oh my God, there's an alien. Kill it. It's got acid on me.
Yeah.
Oh mate, I can have a field day with that.
Yeah.
Absolute field day. So, what about you, Mahalo? So, you feeling it?
No, man, you killed me there. Predator's alien version we need.
That's it. That's it. VeVe, take notes. Oh mate. But no, like I said, we've got some exciting stuff coming on VeVe. I'm definitely going to be paying attention to that one. That's actually going to give us a good talking points for WebView weekends come Sunday. See how everyone went for the drop. Very very cool. So we had What have we been going for? Yeah, so just for everybody jumping in right now. So this is VeVe Wednesdays at episode 71. So we're just having a casual talk about the current coming Alien drop coming to VeVe and all the other drops coming with us. We've covered the Little Prince. We've covered the planets, and just having a general little geek out session about what could be what if Predator and Aliens had like a little amalgamation, and all of a sudden you've got like the crew of Predator mixing with the crew of the Nostromo, or maybe the Marines from Aliens. Like, what would that look like? That'd be so cool. Have Dutch's crew in like on the Sulaco, or Ripley's crew in the jungles of Guatemala. That'd be really cool. Guess we'll have to see.
If they were all together, like you took one team and brought them over, and they bolstered the other team, I could see like everybody still being taken out, but in the end, it would be Schwarzenegger and Sigourney Weaver versus the baddie. Get that male-female energy. That would have been telling you, man. I was meant to be in Hollywood, man. Another lifetime, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all get beat up.
Maybe someone will do it in a comic book. I mean, like, it always seems if it can't make it to Hollywood, it can always make it into a comic book. Like, that could be a potential possibility somewhere in the future, maybe in some multiverse somewhere.
Right. Very true.
I love it. I love all these like this speculation and like excitement and yeah, it's good. Makes good conversation. Oh, Zombie number 5's got a good one. What about the Weyland-Yutani logo? I could be down with that.
Yo, can you, on your Arnold Schwarzenegger, get to the chopper voice, say, "Curse you, Weyland-Yutani"?
Come on, Weyland-Yutani. Say, get to... That's it. What's it? Weyland-Yutani, building better worlds. Or something like that. I'll work on it. I'll work on it.
That's crazy.
Also, as well, a little shout out to Guri as well. Just looking here in the comments, Guri actually hit 500 collectibles. So congratulations to you, Guri. I think he's still listening in the background. Yep, Guri's still in the background with us. He says he just reached his 500 collectible when he bought the up house mailbox. He got himself a 415, so no surprise. But yeah. So congratulations to you, Guri. So you're smashing it with the collectibles, mate, and glad to see you hitting them milestones. And yeah, so just going through the comments, if there's anything else. Yep. Here we go. Hinano's just put we need the drop ship from Aliens. Yep, absolutely, 100% agree with that.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah.
Yep. So VeVe Digital still. Yeah, go on.
You got me with the power lifter, man. Like, riding one of those mechs, bro.
Oh, mate. I know. I've said in the past, like, let's get some power loaders. Let's get the APC. Let's just get I'm not sure if they can swing like some of the weaponry because Disney, but that would be awesome if we could see like some pulse rifles, some smart guns, even some flamethrowers. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we need all of that. Oh.
Yeah, but whether Disney will let them do that. Probably not, but we can definitely speculate and dream. I would just want to see like just some of the Space Marines in general. Like I said, let's get like I said, we've got Rambo on the platform. Let's see if we can't get like like some Ripley or maybe like some Hudson or Hicks or Vasquez, like you were saying before. I mean, I'd definitely be absolutely down with that. I'd be down with getting that Apone. I mean, Apone is like one of my favorite drill sergeants of all time.
Yeah, we need all that.
Yeah, absolutely. But we will see. Let's see what else we've got to talk about. So we've covered all of that. We also got some comic books on the way as well. So let's see what's we've got in the way of a comic book. So we've recently just had the last one we covered was New X-Men number 144, which was the first appearance of Cassandra Nova. Right. So yesterday we had the prelude to Deadpool Corpse number 3, which is the first appearance of Dogpool. Did anyone go for Dogpool at all?
No, sadly, I did not, man. Fortunately, I was working at the time. Couldn't hit the drop. Well, I could hit the drop if I wanted to, but just the whole, spark of like going for it. Everybody's going for it. Informants live streaming. sometimes I like to just go for stuff solidarity, but yeah, I missed that.
Mhm.
But I did grab 2 commons from the market on that one. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm just going over the details now. What about you, Mahalo? Did you pick up any dog pool, FA dog pool?
I did not pull the lever, but I did pick up a couple of the commons as well. I thought about getting the ultra rare, but just wasn't for me on that one. But yeah, I definitely like to focus more on the modern comic books that come out on the weekly side.
Mm-hmm.
That's my jam. So I usually save my pennies for those.
Nice. Well, for anyone out there listening who's interested in picking yourself up an FA dog pool, which is the Prelude to Deadpool Corpse number 3, they're currently going for the commons, going for 2 gems and 40 frags on the floor. The uncommon is going for 2 gems, 20 on the floor. The rare is currently going for 4 gems, 55 on the floor. And the ultra rare, is going for 10 gems, so very affordable. And that is a very very nice ultra rare cover as well. If you're a dog lover, I'm sure Sven will be all over that. And 200 gems if you're going for the secret rare, which is got Dogpool being shot out of a cannon. Very cool.
Yeah, I like that.
So that was yesterday. What have we got coming? So the next one in the schedule is on Thursday, the 22nd of August, which for me is this afternoon, or it could be early tomorrow morning for everyone else. And that is Marvel Digital Comics, so Spider-Man and Deadpool 2016 number 1, which says this is the first Spider-Man and Deadpool ongoing series. So it's very, very cool. So we've got Spider-Man and Deadpool playing acrobatics here on the front with the main cover. So it's looking very cool. I'm not sure if these rare and ultra rare covers are VeVe exclusives. I don't think they are. I think you can find these in real life. But loving the covers. They look very cool. So it's a $6.99 drop price, very standard, and it's a 3,000 edition comic. So what do we think, guys? Are we going to go for one of the drop? Pay attention in the aftermarket. Do we know anything about this comic?
I don't know too much about it, but I'm definitely interested in being able to see the first Spider-Man and Deadpool ongoing series. I like the cover. I'll probably just do an episode of Stacking and Slacking on this one, actually. But yeah, I like it. I like the notion of getting this book. So as far as going for it and how many, I don't know yet, but we'll see. What do you guys think?
Now, what about you, Mahalo?
I'll pull the lever on here. I'm a fan of Deadpool and Spider-Man team ups, and to get the hands on the original, I'm down for it. So I'll spin the lever.
Yeah, I do admit that secret rare does look very nice. Like, with Spider-Man and Deadpool going head to head, like very similar to the Spider-Man and Deadpool emblem in the very very center there. Looks very cool.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed when I looked in the article was that secret rare. Definitely like that.
Yeah, but me personally, I'm probably gonna just pay attention in the market. Like I said, I haven't been going for a lot of drops lately, just because I've had to allocate funds elsewhere. But yeah, we'll just see where it sits in the market, and if it goes long enough, maybe I'll pick one up. If anyone out there in listening wants to chuck a comment in there, feel free to do so. Are you going to go for it? Are you going to skip? So let me know. And I think that's about all we've got in the way of VeVe drops. Unless because sometimes VeVe can be a little bit sneaky and drop stuff while I've been asleep. But I think that's about it. I think. So yeah, so we've got some exciting stuff on the way. So like I said, we've got the Alien 20th Century Studios Alien Diorama series and the Alien Creature series coming on Sunday. We've got the Little Prince dropping on Saturday, and we've got some comics coming on today. So very very cool. So yeah, good job, VeVe. Like like I say, still bringing out awesome collectibles. So majority of them are still either not selling out or not doing too bad in the market. I mean, like there is a bit of a squeeze going on at the moment, but that's just the way the world is at the moment. But yeah, like I said, I'm still enjoying the product, still enjoying the experience, and just loving collecting and connecting with all these awesome people from all around the world. So thanks for that, VeVe. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I agree, man. Like I said, I've been diving back into the vault a little bit more lately and having some fun, man. Having some fun. I found myself buying things, like I said, just because of what they are, what they could be, and not even because I collected it, but I might need it to, try and pull off something I'm doing in the vault. So, yeah, man, I would say, I don't know how much of a VeVe-verse user I would be, but whatever's on mobile and mobile capable, that's where I mainly am is mobile, but um, definitely love building and using what we have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Mahalo? Do you do much in the way of AR pictures and any of that sort of stuff? Or do you actually do anything with your collectibles, or are you more just focused on comics?
Mainly focus more on the comics. I do take some of the AR pictures whenever it's a drop that I like. The most recent one that I did for collectibles was the Up one, and I took some Carl pictures because those were fun to take.
Nice. So did you land a? So you've got yourself a car, or did you land one on the drop?
Yeah, I tried to go for the Kevin, but I ended up with the Carl. I wanted to get Kevin or Russ, but I did get a Russ too after a couple spins.
Nice. Actually, while I've got you, because I really haven't had much of a chance to talk to you since the event, but you were at San Diego Comic Con, yeah?
Yeah, I was. It was a man.
Yeah,
It was a blur now. It was so fun.
So, from what you can you remember, how was it, mate?
Everything what I expected it to be. Some curveballs here and there, some surprises, some disappointments, but then recoveries from those disappointments. So, if you have that game plan and it goes according to plan, it's amazing. And I had a game plan and it exceeded expectations.
Nice. And you managed to meet all the artists you wanted to meet, managed to get everything you wanted to get.
For the most part, yeah, I would say maybe I hit like 80% of the ones that I wanted to hit, but that's something wrong. I was like, hit the artist in the face.
Sign my stuff now.
Yeah, I got lucky with getting some commissions from Art Germ. I was happy for that. I got some unique signatures, some unique pieces signed that I'm not gonna talk about just yet. But when you guys hear about it, it'll be a delightful surprise to hear about the shenanigans I did.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. No, very cool. So what was the highlight of the experience for you, Lena, or was it just the whole thing a highlight? Or was there any moment that stuck out in particular for you?
Honestly, the whole thing was a highlight. Like, not one thing can trump the other. Hanging out with people, hanging out with the community, seeing some of the panels, doing the VeVe stuff, going on the scavenger hunt, looking for deals, looking for like lottery slots to get some exclusive merch there. Yeah, man, it's just all of it. One thing leads to another, and then just the occurrences to get some items is just also core memory stuff.
No, very cool. And did you get a chance to see any awesome cosplay while you're out that way as well? Because I know that you can see like some pretty amazing stuff while you've been there. Because I've been to a couple of the last one I went to was a London Film and Comic Con, which was a few years back, and yeah, some of the stuff that some people come up with is just like amazing. Was there anything that you saw in your travels, or were you just heavily focused on?
Yeah, one of my favorites I saw walking around was a giant Chewbacca. Like, this dude was standing like 8 feet tall, and people were just stopping him to take pictures with him. And then there was this one time at the Star Wars booth, I saw like a whole Star Wars like troop hanging out there. Like, they had some of the Imperial fighters, clone troopers, stormtroopers, some of the like the service guards. I can't remember what they're called right now. They talk English accent and they have the little pointy hats. They had those guys dressed up as them. I saw an Admiral Thrawn with a Sabine and an Ahsoka, like, just chilling there. I was like, damn, man, these guys had some legit costumes. And the Thrawn had red eyes, man. Like,
really?
Yeah, to be able to pull that off, man, it was pretty cool.
Wow, that would have been really cool. Like full on like contact lens, like red eyes.
Yeah, like that bright, bro. Like, they look like he had Thrawn eyes.
Throw eyes. I love it. Yeah. No, very cool. Is there any particular sort of like IP or fandom or anything like that that you're into, like personally, like, or you just like up for anything?
I love everything nerd culture that really cooks me. Like, actually, speaking of nerdom,
Yep.
I just saw a poster for Terminator coming out on Netflix. It's an anime Terminator series dropping.
Yes, sir. Yes, that is on my list of talking points when it comes to the film and TV talk. There's a few things there we can talk about. But yeah, let's lead in with that, because I believe that is scheduled for the end of this month, I think.
Yeah, the end of the month. I'll pin that poster because
Yeah, do it.
wow, when I saw that poster, dude, like it gave me Akira vibes. You remember Akira, right?
Akira, yes, sir. Yes, I do. Yeah, I come from the era of Akira, Ninja Scroll, Neon Genesis Evangelion, all that sort of stuff.
Exactly, and that poster just was like, dude, like the art to that was incredible. One of my favorite, like I guess, like early on when Netflix started producing its own anime, Castlevania was one of the first ones that they came out with, and to me, that's been a staple of like what when people ask like, what are some really good serious anime to watch, and I consider Castlevania like a good recommendation to people that are new to anime.
Yeah, Castlevania. I mean, I haven't seen Castlevania myself, but I've seen it advertised on Netflix, and yeah, it looks really good. But here we go. For anyone who's interested, it is Terminator Zero, and it will be airing on Netflix August 29th. So what's that? That's next week.
And I pinned that that promotional art to the top.
Yeah. Also, stars. It's actually got a few well known names as well. We've got Timothy I can never say the last name, but he played Cobb Vaff in Mandalorian, and also played a Hitman. What else is he from? Played a sheriff in something. What was it? I want to say Deadwood.
When you mentioned Mandalorian, I know exactly what you're talking about. The guy that like had Boba Fett's Mandalorian armor before he took it back.
Yep, that's the one. And also got Rosie Dawson is apparently doing a voice in there as well. And anyone who's not familiar with her, she played Ahsoka in the Ahsoka series.
Ahsoka, look at all this Star Wars in this anime. Wow.
Yeah. And there's a few other. Yeah, so it looks like it's just trying to see if it says how many episodes it is. Episode 1.1 season.
Are they dropping them weekly, or it's all a information dump?
Don't know. I'm just trying to see if I can find anything else about it. But normally, if it's Netflix, they usually drop it all in one hit. Normally, or is that Amazon? I'm not sure.
I think Netflix drops it in one hit.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm so excited because of like that style. Like, if you remember how like detailed Akira is, like I can only imagine if they're kind of being inspired by that art that looks like it. Like, I am excited to see what they could do with a Terminator in that style.
Definitely. So, what about you, Doctor? So, are you looking forward to it? Do you know anything about it?
No, this is my first time hearing about it, but I'm definitely got my eyes peeled on this one, man. Definitely a big Japanime fan. Macross and Fist of the North Star.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, a little Fist of the North Star. What else? Ninja Scroll, of course.
Yeah.
God, yeah. Missed those days, man. That Kung Fu movies and UFC. Before anybody knew what it was. Yeah, man. This is I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
At first, I thought you were gonna say it was a movie. I was like, now I'm worried. But anime, I know they could pull some stuff off. So it should be good.
Yeah, here you go. So Swampy's put in the comments like no picture of the Evangelion running across the across the city there. So it's going back to the Neon Genesis days. So amazing series. Now there was another one that was on my talking point that really caught my attention. This one. Has anyone seen this one? It's called Secret Level, and it's airing on Prime in December, and looks like an absolute beast. It's from the guys who made Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh, I think I heard about this one. It's like it's an anthology series of
That's
like
right.
it's inspired by the classic video games. Like there's a Mega Man one. I saw a little
Yep.
glimpse of it, and I was like, "Oh, you got me with Mega Man."
I know. Yeah, it's basically like I think there's like 15 short films, like basically in the style of Love, Death, and Robots. If anyone's familiar with that, again, another amazing series. You guys need to check it out. The animation details in some of them is absolutely amazing. But yeah, basically it's 15 short stories, basically based around popular video games. And some of those include, I did make a little list, is you got Warhammer, you got Armored Core, you got God of War. I think there was some like I said, there's Mega Man in there as well, and loads of other stuff. So yeah, it looks really, really good. I was hoping I could actually did I bookmark it? That's a good question. Let me check my bookmark. So I may have bookmarked it, and if I did, I can send it to somebody, and they can pin it in the chat. Am I that clever? No, I'm not. Boo. But yeah, Google what's it? Secret Level, everyone, because I'm sure it'd be floating around the X Spaces. You can find it there on YouTube. But yeah, check out Secret Level. Look at the trailer; it looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, and another one that caught my eye as well is Zack Snyder's apparently got an upcoming animated series as well called Twilight of the Gods, which looks very, very brutal. Which looks like basically based around Norse mythology. So you got like your Thors, your Lokis, your Odins, Freyas, Heimdalls, Balders, all that sort of lot. It just looks like they're just tearing everything up. And that's gonna be airing on Netflix as well. So you're going to check that out. Also, that Secret Level as well. That's going to be airing on Prime, Amazon Prime, and that's scheduled for December. So yeah, very, very cool. What else did I see?
Yeah, it was Gamescom yesterday. They announced a bunch of games, and then with those announcements, did you hear about that Sun Wukong game?
No, I didn't. So is that where this is all coming from?
I believe Secret Level came out from Gamescom, yeah, because that announcement was yesterday, and I'm assuming that it's all tied to that. So, yeah, but there's a game came out that's really great graphics, and apparently it's being praised as being a Game of the Year contender for how well it looks.
Oh, okay. Do you know the name of the game?
Sun Wukong, and I forget what's the rest of it.
Sun Wukong. No, I'm not familiar with that one, but I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, but it's based off of I think the character's name is Goku, like basically the original Goku that inspired Dragon Ball Goku. But it's from the game inspired from the Journey into the East or Journey to the West. It's that classic legendary Chinese story, and they turned it into a game, and the graphics on that looked very incredible. So to be able to play that storyline, that famous like legendary story into a game format, it's really cool to me.
Ah, very cool. Yeah, very, very, very cool. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else on my. Oh yeah, I heard that Star Wars Acolyte apparently is going to be is cancelled. Is not being renewed for season 2, which is very, 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 very disappointing. As much as everyone hated on Acolyte, I mean, I did. I found it entertaining. I mean, like, for the like lightsabers and Jedis and stuff like that, I thought it was cool. Story was a little bit weak, a little bit lacking in spots, but I would have been. They were definitely setting it up for a second series, and I would have been interested to see where they would have taken it if they could have redeemed themselves with a second series. But looks like Disney had other plans. So, were you Mahalo or Dokta?
I was gonna say it's unfortunate, but right now everybody got to allocate their funds properly. You know what I'm saying? So got to cut the loose strings off. But I stopped at episode 3, I think it was. I heard it kind of got a little weird, and then it got back on track. And I heard it ended okay. Is that true, or was the ending bad?
I thought it ended quite well. Mahalo, have you seen it at all?
Yeah, I did. Tasha actually wants to hold a discussion space about that. So if you guys want to ever join a Star Wars talk, I would suggest follow Tasha. She is our resident Star Wars queen, and it would be great to have a discussion about it because there are some parts about it that were not the best, but when we had more of the Sith story, the origins of that guy and what connections he comes in with towards the end there, if you remember the scene with the cave, it's cool to see that kind of come into effect, or being kind of acknowledged now as to, I don't want to say the name, but I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. I won't spoil it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but definitely check it out while you can, because that is an important character in the Star Wars lore. And yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, they were setting it up. They were setting it up well for a second series. They could have had a chance to maybe redeem themselves in certain spots, but yeah, I guess you never know. They might pick it up later on down the line, or they might branch off into something else. Who knows? But I mean, like I said, they've got the Mandalorian movie in the works as well. They've got Andor season 2. Well, I feel like there was another Star Wars series in the works as well. They got Skeleton Crew. That was the other one that's coming out. I believe I want to say September. That doesn't sound right.
I mean, I'm hopeful that maybe they are able to pick up like what didn't like they could pick up the stuff what we liked about the Acolyte, which was more like the middle portion of it, and less more of the characters that they introduced in the beginning. I felt like that kind of hurt it, but people did enjoy more of the darker side when they got to that darker side.
Yeah,
I know I did.
Yeah, definitely. Like, especially when Smiler Ren came out, like they had like the night like lightsaber battle. I thought that was a really, really good battle. I was like going, come on. And then like when it ended, like with the way it did, I was just like, oh, okay, boo.
Yeah, even the choreography in that fight was really well done, I thought.
Oh, the choreography in the whole series is actually like really good. Like, especially like when it started off in that first episode, like where they had like their little Matrix moment. I like to call that, like with Carrie-Anne Moss, like jumping back into a Trinity roots for a little bit. And yeah, the lightsaber battles, even the bit like in the last episode, like when that like final battle was really good. Yeah, on that sense, I was quite entertained by it.
Just to reference, I did put a tab up top for what's this, the secret level. There's a trailer for that I pinned to the top.
Oh, legend! Yeah, guys, check out some secret level because it looks really good. And again, the animation just looks insane. Okay, where are we at? Okay, so it's coming up to last half hour of the show, guys. So it's at 5:30 in the morning here in the UK. And like I say all the time, guys, if anyone wants to come up and say hi, say a few words, contribute to the conversation, you're more than welcome to do so. But at the same time, if you want to just chill in the background and listen, that's totally cool as well. Like I said, we all just appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us. So hopefully you're enjoying the conversation. We've had loads of awesome conversations this time around. Just been chilling here with Dokta and Mahalo, and just been talking everything like basically what's happening on the VeVe drops. Been talking the aliens, having a nice little kick back to the old anime days, which is like kind of like what we're talking about now. And yeah, it's been a great, nice, chilled episode. I love VeVe Wednesdays. It's just kind of like the chill out session. It's kind of like sitting around, like sitting around the campfire, just chatting stories or whatever you want to call it, or sitting at the bar, like just chilling with a drink and friends and chatting. It's awesome. Love it. But yeah, also as well, guys, if you ever guys want to pin anything to the comments as well, like I try and do my best to read them out when and where I can. You're welcome to do that as well. So here we go. So Swampy's got something in there saying, "What about Big O?" Oh, Big O. Is that a anime series? I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it was an anime series. It did air on the Adult Swim network, or Toonami. I think it was Toonami actually here in the States. And it was basically kind of like a Batman meets Mecha, because the dude was like a vigilante kind of character, and he would hop into a giant robot to fight whatever baddie of the week it was.
Right. Okay. All right. Actually, before I forget about it, so I know we don't see much from him anyway, but I just want to do a quick shout out to Tropical Bird, because apparently it is someone's birthday today. So I do have, where is it? This is about the best I've got. Actually, no, I got this one. That's better. Love it. I really gotta find a better one. That's the best I've got right now. But yeah, no. Apparently, it is Tropical Bird's birthday. So happy birthday out there, Tropical Bird. I know you sort of duck in and out of the spaces from time to time, sort of taking a bit of a step back to enjoy life, which is totally cool. Yeah, if you happen to hear this on the replay, again, big happy birthday to myself and from the community, and I hope you're having a fantastic time wherever you might be in the world. Let's see what else has been happening in the world. Like I got a little bit of other stuff that's been happening. L1X has apparently got something new dropping on their platform. They've got they've got introducing Aquarium from Patrick Hughes. He's got a new one dropping on L1X. So if you're over on the L1X platform and you're into that, that's becoming available. We do have a little bit of Patrick Hughes's artwork on VeVe. I think he's got the really cool. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's like all that. Retrospect and the stuff that sort of like moves from side to side if you look at it from a funny angle. What else is happening in the world? So we got that. Cryptoys has got a bit of action over on the Cryptoy side of things. Their Toykin market is apparently up in beta testing, and apparently that's getting a bit of traction, bit of feedback. I believe Bones B and the Real Uncommon podcast covered a little bit of it on their stream. So if you want to learn a bit more about that, you can go check out the Real Uncommon podcast and Bones B. They've got a bit more information on that. So I'm actually enjoying Cryptoys as well. Like there's a lot of cool stuff coming out of that platform, and I'm really excited to see where they go in the future. What else did I say? Oh yeah, a big shout out to VeVe Magic. Apparently VeVe Magic is put in the comments here. I did bookmark it. Where's my bookmarks gone? Here it is. So it says VeVe Magic says, "Happy Monday, friends. Just finished my application for round 2 of the 2025 planned Disney panel list search. This shot was taken from my video submission, hoping it progresses to round 3. Yeah, so I'm not familiar with what that is, but apparently VeVe Magic is going for planned Disney panel 2025. It's in round 2. Hopefully get to round 3. So hopefully you get to round 3, Magic, and good luck and all the best." So I thought that was something cool. I just wanted to quickly shout out. Also, Key Collector 98, big shout out to you as well, mate. Apparently your Whatnot show was a massive success, and that was I believe was sellout, and everyone is starting to get all their mystery bags, and some of those covers look absolutely fire. So what about you, Doctor Mahalo? Did you guys go for any of Key Collector's mystery bags at all?
I did not. I wasn't able to attend this one, man, but hopefully the next one.
What about you, Mahalo? So, have you gone for any of Key Collector's mystery bags in the past? Did you get any?
I have in the past. I didn't get any this time. Some of them really look good. I bid on one of them or a couple of them, I think, but I always got outbid, so it was cool. So I'm happy for him though that he was able to hit that goal.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've jump in his shows from time to time, and it's always I like to say an experience. It's definitely an experience when he puts his shows on. Lots of energy, lots of positivity. I love it. What else did I have here? So yeah, there was the stacker announcement as well. Apparently that's gaining a bit of traction, and there was a Twitter space. Amelia held a Twitter space along with Dr. Profit and everyone on that side of things about the progress of the stacker app. Has anyone been using the stacker app? Anyone know anything about it? Me personally, I actually haven't had much to do with it. So what about you, Doctor?
I haven't used it. No, not yet. But definitely just keeping my eye on it, seeing how it develops. But it's very possible I will be using it in the very near future.
Now, what about you? What about you, Mahalo? So, do you use Stacker at all? Are you familiar with it?
I'm familiar with it, but I haven't used it as much as I wish I could. But I do see its potential for it, and if I focus on it, I'm pretty sure I could make use of it and have fun using it too. But it's cool to see what they're evolving into, and I'm excited to see how that does it for the platform in the future. Moving on.
I can hear you.
Yep. Good. Just checking. Sorry. X is playing hard to get at the moment, but still here. I'm back. Yeah. I mean, like it seems like the Stacker app and what they're doing over there is gaining a lot of traction. And yeah, it looks like they're moving in the right direction. So yeah, we'll keep track of that, and we'll hear more about it when and where it happens. That's better. So let's get a quick drink of water. All those Arnold impersonations and all that talking dries out the throat. As Dee would say, water.
I've talked like a quarter of how much you have, and I just had some water too. Yeah.
That's it. Water's good, but coffee's better. So I'll say it again, guys, because I always like to give everyone their props. If you feel inclined to do so, there is a link to buy me a coffee on Doctor Strange's X page and myself. Also, the other content creators out there as well have got buy me a coffee links as well. If you enjoy our content and want to keep us heavily caffeinated and keeping it bringing to you and the best quality that we can possibly muster, please don't feel inclined to do so. But the option is there if you want to make if you want to contribute to helping to keep the lights on. Everything is always appreciated. But like I say, just you guys chilling in the space here and talking, sharing is enough for me. But also, I believe other content creators with the link as well is Double Quill's got one, Ameli's got one, Emoji has one as well. Anyone else I'm forgetting, I do apologize, but yeah, I try and make that aware. Just if anyone wants to use it, those options are there and available. Okay, so we're coming up to the last 15 minutes of the show, guys. So like I said before, if there's anybody who wants to come up, say hi, say a few words, you're more than welcome to do so. Oh, here we go. Swampy's just put in the comments saying Emoji's got the comic shops got their space scheduled, and then they're going to be reviewing Uncle Scrooge and the Infinite Dime #1 with special guest VeVe Magic. So there's going to be some giveaways and some fun stuff on that. So yeah, make sure you check out Emoji Spaces because I never get a chance to do so because they're always at stupid o'clock my time. So but I've heard they're great spaces. We also had an emoji on an episode to get to the comics a while back. We did actually a while back. So was it last week? And covering Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, which was a fun read. It's a very, very dark and ominous story. And Emoji did a great job, especially put like that awesome rap in there as well. And
He killed that, man. I mean, he really got into character. That was an awesome show.
That was really cool. Yeah, that was a lot of fun doing that one. And yeah, so like I said, guys, if anyone wants to come up, say a few words, you're more than welcome to do so. Otherwise, we'll start winding down because this is the time of the morning when my kids start kicking around and wanting breakfast and doing kids stuff. But what about you, Doctor? So what do you got planned for the rest of the week? So you got anything in the works, or just doing the daily grind as you do, as we both do?
Yeah, just doing the daily grind, man. Just started a new gig, so just getting acclimated to that. Acclimated to new sleeping hours and all types of stuff. But always grinding away, always creating. I think I'm gonna make an outro for our show, man. You know, I think the intro is like kind of iconic now at this point. Not iconic, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make an outro. So I think I'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and again, a big thank you for creating the intro for the weekend show as well. The sound and the video as well for anyone who doesn't see it on the YouTube channel. When I put the WebV Weekends episodes up on YouTube, I always make use of the WebV Anthem video and soundtrack. So Doctor is the one responsible for that. And if you're interested in getting your own content done by this awesome individual, hit him up in the DMs, and I'm sure he'll sort you out.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Also, a little message from Mahalo as well. Unfortunately, he had to dip out because his internet's playing up. But he says, "Thank you for letting me kick it with you guys tonight. It was a great chat. It was a great chat. So yeah, thanks again for Mahalo for coming and chilling in the space with us. And always a pleasure to have you. I think it's actually the first time I've actually really sat down and chatted with Mahalo. It's been great. Been a really fun episode.
Yeah, definitely. Got to thank him for coming through as well. You know, all you guys that come through, man. Like you guys make this show, you know, pop way better than if it was just me and Oz doing it. So seems like
That's
every
right.
week someone that we never planned on knowing who's going to come up, somebody comes up and or multiple people come up and it just makes it even better. So appreciate
Uh,
everybody.
Absolutely, yeah, I second that. I mean, it's you guys, the listeners, that make this space what it is, and like Doctor said, like, sometimes it's just a nice chill conversation where it's only a handful of us, and sometimes we get absolutely raided, and all of a sudden we got people popping up left, right, and center, and we get all sorts of different conversations. Everything basically like ranging from like collecting journey to film and TV talk. We get people like voicing their opinions about what's going on with VeVe. Some people not so nice to voice their opinions about what's going on with VeVe. We've had that in the past, but it just makes it a very unique episode. Every episode is unique, and that's what I love. Well, here we go. We've got Froze in the house. Popping well, like we were just talking about the vehicles and aliens. Froze just throwing up in the comments saying we need the APC from Aliens. Absolutely, 100% agree. We need that thing. We need that thing drivable. That would definitely be a must. Swampy says thank you for the conversations and explaining Big O perfectly. No worries, Swampy. Hey, you got Chris in the house. So Chris says, sorry I was late. I had to do work stuff tonight. No, that's all good, Chris. Like I said, just appreciate you taking the time to listen in. And for anyone who's jumping in now, the replay will be available on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel, so you can always find it there if there's anything you've missed. But yeah. So before we start closing out, Doctor, was there anything else you wanted to cover?
No, I think we thoroughly covered everything. So yeah, man.
All right, very cool. All right, well, I'll give it one last chance. So if anybody wants to come up one last time before I start closing out, you're more than welcome to do so. Otherwise, we'll start wrapping up the space because it's getting towards that time. But yeah, also again, a big shout out to the Real and Nano and the Real Uncommon podcast as well. They're doing some really cool stuff with their album covers at the moment. Like Hina's just retreated here. We had to submit the album to our distributor. Issues with the track being approved on the streaming platform. Hopefully, second time's a charm. So they've got a link there for the new music they got coming out. It's called the Aloha Friday Jams. This one's called Cold Country Remix. So yeah, and Nano D killing it over there on the channel. Fantastic members of the community. Get over there, give them some support, like, comment, subscribe. Same to Doctor Strange as well with all things strange with his Stack and Slack videos. So get over there, like, comment, subscribe. You guys may not realize it, but it just liking the videos actually goes a long way, appeasing the YouTube overlords, and just helps get the content out there in front of everyone's eyes. And yeah, all right. Well, if there's nothing else to cover, I'm going to start closing things out.
Let's do it, man. Congratulations to the Real Uncommon podcast on you guys getting your feet wet in music distribution. Now you see the stuff I go through. Little tips, yeah. But yeah, I like it. I like the creativity they bring to the community, man. It's just it really keeps me afloat, So Hanano, that's why I'm up at 12:30, 1 a.m. still tuning in to your live streams, and I gotta be up at 5 a.m. because it keeps me going, man. So appreciate the content, man.
Yeah, definitely. You guys
Evolved as well. Got a shout out.
Yeah, I was just getting to Evolved as well. We have to give Evolved a shout out as well. He's got his Venomized project as well with his NFTs. He's also got covering the Nifties and the cropping or dropping, all those videos as well. Yeah, all the content creators out there, from everyone from the Real Uncommon podcast to Evolved to Chris Severs with his blogs for Go Collect, Double Quill, Weisman with all the amazing content that he creates as well. And anyone else out there who creates content, especially I've heard just in the whispers that you might want to tune into this week's Aloha Friday, because a certain Fro might be dropping a new collaboration from him and Ann. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, guys, I'm going to start closing out because I can hear my kids starting to move around upstairs. But again, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's taken the time out of their busy day to come and chill in the space with us. Yeah, really appreciate you guys. And like we said, it's you guys, the listeners, who make these spaces what they are. And yeah, big thank you to Mahalo and Dokta for coming up and speaking this episode. It's been a nice chill conversation. We've covered everything from what's happening on VeVe to some of the comic book drops, the alien drops, say all the coming good stuff that's coming in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, Saturday we've got the Little Prince drop. Sunday we've got the aliens drop. We've got a comic dropping this afternoon for me, or early tomorrow morning for yourselves. Yeah, good luck to everybody if you're going for drops or crafting events, anything like that. And yeah, hopefully you guys can catch me on Sunday for VeVe weekends with Josh, Collectors Gone Digital, as my trusty co-host, and also as well this coming Friday. If you haven't seen the promo material, it's out there on the X Spaces for Get to the Comics. Or in our case, Get to the Saraco. We got on Get to the Comics. I have my special guest, which is going to be listening right there in the background. Be funny enough, is D one and only. So we are going to be covering. Actually, we're going to be doing a comic over from Candy Digital. We're going to be covering Wonder Woman, 1987 to 2006, which is number one, which is going to be going over the origins of Wonder Woman and the Amazonians and how they all came to be. So it's going to be a fun read. It's going to be live as well. There's going to be giveaways. So if you're able to, please tune in for that one and show us some support, some love, like, comment, subscribe, etc., etc. All right, guys. So yeah, on that note, big shout out to the VeVe Collective as well, which is what these VeVe spaces are brought to you by. The VeVe Collective, in case you're wondering what it is basically just a collectors community of us all wanted to come together to create a space where we could all just chill out, geek out, and just share our love of collecting, whether that be physical, digital, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Disney, in whatever platform that comes, whether it be physical, digital, losing my words now, McFarlane, Cryptoys, VeVe, say Candy, say well, all for it, and that's what these spaces for. Just for someone to sort of collect and connect with others and just enjoy the collecting experience and just share all these awesome stories and speculations and all this other fun geeky stuff. So like I said, we do have a group chat as well. So if anyone wants to get involved with VeVe and some of our members, send us a DM and I'll get you involved with that if you're just looking for others to collect and connect with. Also as well, all our members' individual projects will be listed in the description on the YouTube page, because like I said, we got so many to go through now. It's just sort of just easier to just say it's all there in the list. Check it out. But like I said, I will do a quick actually tell you what, I will do a quick rundown. Bugger it, I got time. So I just want to give our members a quick shout out. So we've got the Real Uncommon Podcast, My Collectibles, K Collections, Evolved, Collectors Gone Digital. They've got Double Quill and Chris Severs with their blogs on Medium and Go Collect. VeVe Arcade. Big shout out to Doctor Strange with All Things Strange, the Stack and Slack videos. Big shout out to Three Bigs Bro, Shawnee Poo, Informant BE. Big shout out to Mr. Falcon and Doobs. Olga MKC with the MetaKitties project. Big shout out to Miss Gecko as well, who also has her space scheduled for Bill and Geck's Excellent Adventures, Adventures in Futureverse. Really, really informative space. I'm up to Casual. Yeah, big shout out to Casual as well for all the AI and Funko stuff that he does, and also just being a positive voice in the space. Big shout out to Key Collector 98 as well with his Whatnot shows. Always a sellout and always a fantastic experience. Big shout out to Davo as well, who does all the awesome artwork in the community for the likes of myself, the Real Uncommon Podcast, and also Collectors Gone Digital. Big shout out to Clarissa as well, who's always doing the selfies and cosplay stuff that just looks absolutely amazing. And also big shout out to Yo Steph and VeVe Magic for basically being hosting the spaces on Disney and being our Disney representatives there in the space. And also big shout out to Rising Star Larry with his chilling and vibing videos. I believe he has got Foster Hill coming up shortly. So very cool. So stay tuned for that one. And of course, last but not least, myself, your host, Mr. Ozman Collect 63 with Get to the Comics. Like I said, we're doing it will be number 16, and we're going over a Candy Digital comic, Wonder Woman number 1, 1987, 2006, number 1, and that'll be on this coming Friday. So stay tuned for that one. And on that note, guys, I'm going to say my goodbyes because I can hear tiny feet coming down my stairs. Again, big thank you to everyone who's been listening. Big thank you to everyone who spoke. Big thank you to Doctor for co-hosting as always. And big thank you to Mahalo for coming up to chill the space with us. Doctor, so I should have led with this one, but before I say our goodbyes, do you want to leave the audience with anything?
Man, on the spot again, you catching me. But yeah, man, nah. Everybody have a good week. See you next week. You know, another VeVe Wednesday. This is episode 71. That's a wrap, man. Appreciate you all.
Yes, sir. 71, still going strong. Like I said before, as long as everyone keeps coming back, we'll keep holding these spaces for as long as we possibly can. All right, guys. I've been your host, Ozman Collect 63. This has been VeVe Wednesdays, episode 71. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and we'll talk more soon.